Knueppel of the Charlotte Hornets has quickly become a superstar as a rookie. He has become the fastest rookie to 303 or to 200 three-pointers in 11 games faster than anyone else. And a few games later, he broke the record versus the Pacers for the most threes made by a rookie in NBA history.
Yeah, see, he's pretty good, Bob.
Yeah. And this little graphic that we have, he made three-pointers made in their first 61 games. He had 211, and the closest person behind him had 113.
Guess that says it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. He's starting off really good. So, I mean, hopefully he can, I don't know, be the next, whatever, MJ, whatever. Or the first Knueppel. Yep, Knueppel had 211 his first 61 games. Klay Thompson was 113, Steph Curry 106, James Harden 76, Reggie Miller 47, and the great Larry Bird 39. Pretty impressive list.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but we got a lot to talk about, sports fans, not just basketball. We've got all sports, all things sports. And so you ready to get into it?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Welcome, sports fans, to Everything Sports with Bill and Will. And like we said in the cold open, there's a lot of things to talk about. MLB's starting to heat up with the preseason. NBA is, especially our Pistons, are killing it right now. Hockey's kind of on fire. And yeah, so we got a few things to discuss. So might as well kick it off with some MLB news.
Yeah. I just wanted to start it off with this crazy stat that I saw. The only player in MLB history to record 3 seasons of 10 or more triples, 20 or more homers, and 30 or more stolen bases to start a career. And that player is Arizona Diamondbacks outfielder Corbin Carroll. And he's just 25.
That's impressive. I remember former Tiger Curtis Granderson had 20 home runs, 20 steals, 20 doubles, 20 triples. And they said, and over 300 batting average, I think. And they said him and Willie Mays, I think, were 2 of 3 or 2 of 2 to do it. But this is pretty damn impressive, too. 10 triples is a lot in a season. I mean, that a lot of times can lead the league, but Granderson had freaking 20, but that was only one season. This is 3 straight seasons or 3 seasons. Yeah. So plus 30 stolen bases.
Yeah, 10 triples, 20 homers, 30 stolen bases at least.
It's a lot of speed and power there. So interesting to keep an eye on that. And then some other news there. Yankees will retire Hall of Famer CC Sabathia's number 52 and honor him with a plaque at Monument Park on September 26th.
Yeah.
So congrats.
I don't know. I feel like he played better for other teams. But, I mean, I get it.
Still a Hall of Famer, though. Yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of his anyway. For a while. I just, for whatever reason, wasn't. But he had a good career. I just wasn't a huge fan.
I just always watched those Yankees because I would play the MLB game and play as them and then go and watch them.
Yep. He was a good player. Just, like I said, Hall of Fame career. It's just not one of my all-time favorites. One of my, Verlander, definitely, and he's back with us. So, future Hall of Famer, which we called that. I mean, I'm so happy that he's back. And we talked about it a lot last week, so we won't get into it. But another future Hall of Famer, Miguel Cabrera, welcomed him back. So, and Miggy's still part of the team.
He was at spring training.
Yeah.
I posted the video. He was at spring training with
it's exciting.
One of the prospects and was
We
teaching
got a
them
shot to
shit.
do something though. We got a shot as the Tigers this year to do something.
Yeah, the
Need
two
a bat.
prospects. They have the number 2 prospect in baseball, Kevin McConicle. I think that's how you say his name.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, he's really good. And then they have Max Clark, who's also really good, even though people are shitting on him because he dropped a fly ball one time. And
It
yeah,
happens.
yeah. I don't know. He's I think this is his second year in like the MLB minor league system. And so if he can get up to the big league roster, that'd be pretty cool. But people are going to still shit on him because he's young and will make some people will say his obvious mistakes, even though, he's still really young.
For a rookie, any mistake is going to be, I mean, they're not going to be perfect. They're going to make mistakes. They get seasoned after working in the big leagues for a little while. So
Yeah.
some come right in and make an impact. Sometimes it takes them a minute to find their stride. But when they do, they become a superstar. So
Yeah, Skubal had a 5 ERA his first season with the Tigers. And every single year it's gone down and he's gotten better.
yep. And yeah, so he'll get there if it's, but he's going to need with the internet though, people are always critical. And some people love you, some people hate you. It doesn't matter how great you are or what things you accomplish. Someone's going to always dump on it. So it's fine. I mean, if he takes his success will silence a lot of the naysayers. So, but until you make the big leagues, you're unproven anyway. You can do great in the minors, but until you hit the big show, there's, that's where the big money is anyway. But I think we got a shot at having a hell of a team this year, as long as, but we do need
we
a
need
little bit extra pop in the lineup.
The couple of people on the injured list to come back, and then we need someone to perform. We need a couple of bats to perform specifically,
including the current bats to step it up.
Yeah, specifically. I mean, Kerry Carpenter is always going to be good because he's just amazing, and but they need Torque and Riley to be consistent around him so they can have a proper offense.
Well, just think too, if Miggy could work, because he was one of the best hitters. He was the best hitter on the planet for several years running. He took Mo deep, consecutive days, back-to-back nights, which is just does not happen to that guy. Greatest closer in history.
So confused, like how?
Yeah, and the one game we lost, the next game we won. That's bad. We knocked Mo out of the game and then came back. But still, he was the best hitter on the planet. If he can work with some of these guys, get their batting averages up, we're going to be so much better. We're going to be unstoppable. We will kill the Dodgers this year, but it's got to happen.
Hopefully. Someone needs to.
Yeah, we got to stop them. Can't keep getting away with this shit.
They really can't.
So we got some free agent signings. You want to run those down?
Yeah, first, Michael Conforto has signed a free agent deal with the Cubs.
And Reese Hoskins has signed a minor league deal with the Guardians. It includes an invite to spring training. So good luck.
Yeah. Formerly on the Phillies from when they went to the World Series. And next, 9-time All-Star Chris Sale and the Atlanta Braves are in agreement on a 1-year, $27 million extension that includes a club option for $30 million in 2028.
And the Blue Jays and right-handed pitcher and former Detroit Tiger Max Scherzer has signed a deal to keep the future Hall of Famer in Toronto. Definitely a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad he didn't come back to Detroit, but after all of the stuff I've heard about that Toronto team and how close they were, I 100%, that was ridiculous to even think that he would leave because, he was so close to them and they were all so close together.
Hey, sports fans, if you live in Michigan, then you are no stranger to cold winters and hot summers. And this winter has been especially brutal with your home taking the brunt of that abusive weather. If your home is not insulated properly, then your wallet feels that pain as well. That's where the team at Ace & Sons Insulation can help. With over 45 years experience, They are the leading experts in all things insulation. From your basement to your attic and your exterior walls, Ace and Sons can help make your house warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Ace uses the latest in infrared technology to ensure your house is properly insulated, and they are now teamed with Excel Home Improvement. Excel offers roofing, siding, and gutters, and now insulation, and they have over 60 years in business. So give either team a call for your housing needs. Ace is 888-500-4223, or contact Excel Home Improvement at 734-390-4727. Yeah, it would have been, I do think though, with all that, that would have been a big payroll for Detroit to fork over, because they got Verlander for probably 1 year. They've got Scherzer for a year.
Like, 13
would have been too
million.
much. And they really need experience there, which they got with Verlander and these World Series champs. So it's nice to have that playoff. And now really all the Tigers from last year have playoff experience, but they didn't make it to the World Series. That's a whole nother level when you get there, and the feeling, the crowd, the excitement, and everything that's at stake. When you get to that point, everything's on the line.
Because it's not a neutral venue like other championships, like
Right.
football specifically. It being neutral, so you have like the home crowd there, and it's just something very special.
God, in Detroit playoffs feeling, there's nothing like it. The crowd goes nuts.
Yeah.
And so we'll see that game where Detroit extended their playoff and then they lost the next game. Though I really thought it was a turnaround, but it is what it is. This is not the Detroit Tigers.
It almost was. They just couldn't hit.
I got 18 innings too. They had 18 opportunities.
Yeah.
More than that, really. 3 outs per 18. I mean, that's a lot of opportunities, guys. And anyway, we've got one more free agent signing.
Yeah, the Royals and outfielder Starling Marte have reportedly agreed to a deal. I don't know what we're doing.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo! What about him?
He's injured, but he says he's not injured. He can play baseball, but he gets injured so much, and he's out of the lineup for so many. Yeah. God, if the guy would hit 1,000 home runs by now if he would stay healthy for a couple seasons in a row.
Yeah, I don't know. He's amazing in the playoffs.
Yeah, but he said his elbow hurts him so bad he can barely open a bag of chips, but he can swing a bat, so he's fine. So I don't know, but it's still, that's not good news for the
I don't know
Yanks.
If he's lying or what, but
well, even if he's telling the truth, I mean, he's so injury prone that it's scary for the Yanks. But you just know it's one of those things.
Like, they love him
when he's healthy. He's going to hit a lot of home runs, but then he's going to get injured. That's two things you can take to the bank on a Yankee season with Giancarlo Stanton. So,
well, not just that, just any season with Giancarlo Stanton.
And I hope like hell that he can be healthy. But that way, when the Tigers beat him this year, there's no excuse. Can't say all their good guys are injured. So hopefully Tigers win.
Yankee fans are always going to bitch. They'll always find a way.
Yep. And we have several sports-related deaths that happen, sports figures. 2-time WNBA champ Kyra Braxton has passed away at 43 as a result of a car accident.
Yeah. And 17-year-old student athlete Jaden Bailey from Lebanon High School died after being diagnosed with a bone cancer several years ago.
That's tragic. 17, that's really, well, 43 is young too with Braxton, but God.
And that's not the only young person we have dying of cancer, because we have another death after this.
Yep, and former LSU and LA Tech wide receiver Devontae Elias passed away at age 27. His family confirmed after a battle with cancer.
Yeah. And lastly, Vikings defensive back Ronville Whitaker passed away at 46. The cause of death has not been determined.
Yeah, so our thoughts and prayers go out to the friends, families, and fans of all those folks, and our thoughts are with you. And former Cincinnati Red Wayne Granger, born in 1944, has also passed away.
Yeah.
And he, Reds Hall of Famer, relief pitcher. Moving on, because the show must go on, we've got more NFL news. You want to jump into that? No?
No, it's you.
Oh, okay. Well, the Vikings will be releasing veteran running back Aaron Jones if they can't find a trade per Adam Schefter. Thank you.
They call him Shefty. Yeah, I really like him. I would say the Lions should get him, but they already have one of the best running backs in the league, according to like every other person in the league, which is kind of crazy to hear. But there's also reports out there that are fucking stupid that David Montgomery's going or wants a trade and
Yeah, he
wants to
denied
leave
it.
Detroit. Yeah,
Yeah.
he basically just made a joke out of it on Twitter. It was like, what? But yeah. Um yeah, Aaron Jones is one of the best backs in the league. Has been for a while. Any team is, all the teams basically should be going for him right now.
Yep. And the Lions will play a 2026 regular season game in Germany. So,
Yeah, in Munich.
yep.
Yeah,
I think it was announced last week, I believe.
Yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown is German, and so that the Lions have a huge following in Germany because of that, and because of all the stuff that he does, and yeah, so I just think that's going to be really cool. And next, Philip Rivers' son, Gunnar Rivers, will follow in his dad's footsteps and play quarterback at NC State. Philip played at NC State from 2000 to 2003.
Gunner. I like that name. Should have named you Gunner.
No.
No?
No.
All right. Well, Arkansas quarterback Taylon Green posted the best numbers at the NFL Combine in the vertical jump, broad jump. Green ran the 40 in 4.36 seconds, the only sub 4.4 by a quarterback since 2003. So not too shabby.
See. And next, the Falcons plan to release quarterback Kirk Cousins on the first day of the new league year.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
You can edit that.
no, I'm leaving that in there. I like that. I don't know. I like Kirk Cousins. He's pretty good, but like,
I got enough cousins. I'm sorry, that's a horrible dad joke.
Yes, it was. Yeah, I don't know. He'll probably go to someone else soon.
I thought you had more. What are you looking at me for? Daniel Jones of the Colts has begun discussions on a multi-year contract extension.
See, he played very well for the Colts this year. Had one of the best starts to a season, and then had a season-ending injury. It was just bad. Hopefully he comes back and he plays good. But yeah, moving on. The Falcons plan to franchise tag tight end Kyle Pitts, and yeah, he's amazing.
Yep. And Cowboys officially placed franchise tag on George Pickens.
See, great receiver. And lastly, the Titans have agreed to a trade with nose tackle Trevondre Sweat to the Jets for defensive end Jermaine Johnson II.
And moving over to the NBA, we've got LeBron James has become the first player in NBA history to record 43,000 points in a career.
Crazy.
It's a lot, boss. It's a lot.
Oh, hold on. Breaking news. Kyler Murray is likely to be released by the Cardinals barring last-minute trade.
Whoops.
Crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Next, Victor Wembanyama has logged.
Hey, sports fans, if you're in the great state of Michigan and you're in need of roofing, siding, gutters, or insulation, there's only one place to call, and that place is Excel Home Improvement out of Romulus. With over 60 years in business, they are third-generation, family-owned, and veteran-operated. They manufacture their own gutters and trim, so they're able to keep costs low while providing superior quality with unmatched service. They cover all of southeastern Michigan, including as far north as Bay City, all the way down to Monroe, and from Lansing to Port Huron. So give them a call today. That's Excel Home Improvement, 734-941-2800.
203 points, 25 blocks, and 15 made three-pointers since San Diego's current 8-point game win streak. He's the only player in NBA history with 200 or more points, 25 or more blocks, and 15 or more made threes during an 8-game winning streak.
Yep, and the Sacramento Kings have finally won a game. They snapped a 16-game losing streak for their first win since January 16th.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They've been really bad.
I guess so.
And next, Tyrese Maxey has passed Allen Iverson for the most 3 points made in 76ers history.
Yep, and in deep contrast to the Sacramento Kings, the San Antonio Spurs are the first team in NBA history to go undefeated in a month while scoring 110 plus points in every single game, minimum of 10 games played.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy. They've
Well, from worst to best,
yeah,
worst to first.
they have quickly climbed up the NBA standings. They're now second in the Western Conference in just 2 games behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have now won 11 in a row in total. So yeah, just crazy.
Pretty good, yeah.
And the Lakers have hired former University of Virginia coach Tony Bennett as an NBA draft advisor under President Rob Pelinka.
Tony Bennett was a singer.
Tony Bennett is also some random NBA executive.
Okay. Can he sing, though?
I don't know. Ask him.
I don't know who he is. I've never met him
The singer?
either. Sorry, I'm messing with the computer here and I'm messing stuff up. Anyway, we got some injuries to talk about. James Harden sustained a right thumb fracture and will miss anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, that sucks. We talked about last week how he came in and tied a record that he had and was just playing amazing for the Cavs and then, breaks his thumb. Yeah.
Yep.
It just sucks. And next, Phoenix Suns guard Dylan Brooks has sustained a broken left hand and will be sidelined for an undetermined amount of time.
You missed one completely.
Because I wanted to do the one that's better at the end.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been cleared to return after missing 9 games due to an abdominal strain. So, really good to have him back in the lineup, at least for his team.
Now do you know why I skipped one?
Not for everybody else. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Should have put him in order then, fool.
I forgot.
Me and you may have our own Royal Rumble here in a minute. Not by the equipment because it's just expensive, but out there.
What do I got to do? Throw you off the roof?
We're in a basement. You'd have to climb to the roof, and I don't see that happen. It's slippery up there today. It's cold in Michigan.
Yeah.
Anyway, want to move on to the NFL or NHL?
No, I want to
Or
do
you
the
want to be
NBA
rude to your?
standings.
Oh, okay.
First in the Eastern Conference, our Detroit Pistons are 44-14. The Pistons have the highest winning percentage in the NBA, currently passing the Oklahoma City Thunder after they whipped their ass in primetime a few days ago.
Let's go Detroit.
They are now 44-14, 5.5 games up on the Celtics, who are 39-20. The Knicks are behind them at 38-22. That's 7 games back. The Cavaliers are 37-24. They're 8.5 games back. And the Raptors are 35-25, 10.5 games back.
And in the Western Conference, the Thunder are on top at
Boo.
46-15, followed by the.
Boo.
Can I get through this?
No boo.
by the Spurs with 43, 16, 2 games back. Then the Rockets 37 and 22, 8 games back. The Nuggets are, does it even matter? They're way too far back.
Yeah.
They ain't going to do shit. The Nuggets
That's
are
not true.
tied 27-33, or I'm sorry, 37-23. They're tied with the Rockets, and they're both, yeah, one says 8 games, one says 8.5 games. So, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, 20. I can't read apparently. My eye. See, you
Yeah, I
need to
know.
enlarge this. They're
That's why you should have used your fucking laptop.
the Nuggets are 37 and 23, and the Rockets are 37-22. So they are a half game. That makes sense.
Wow.
And then the Lakers, if anybody cares, are 10 games back,
No
35
one
and
gives a
24.
fuck about the Lakers.
Okay, great. Take your crap back then, because I don't need it. Sorry, folks. Little technical difficulties, and I'm blind.
You read the Lakers?
Just for the hell of it. Who cares? Because the other team was tied. So I give a bonus. I give a bonus update.
You are so fucking blind. It's even enlarged on here. Some people's shit.
Just move laptops aside and just start swinging on each other. Might as well.
No, there's too much expensive equipment.
And I told you last week you should have snacks in here.
Well, then
No
you should have. I
snacks.
told you as well. That was a while ago, actually.
Well, I got coffee. That's all I need. But you're a
You
horrible host.
Get your own snacks.
You're a bad, bad host. You should have snacks for your guest.
You're not a guest. You're the co-host. You special.
I've demoted myself, so I had to do so I could do less.
And you've done more. Now, shush. We have NFL or NHL news to talk about.
Okay. Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, Sidney Crosby will miss at least 4 weeks after he was moved to injury reserved, his team has announced.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about the NHL standings, which we may or may not want to talk about the Wings since they're started off so good like the Tigers last year, and then they've not so good. Well, the Tigers made the playoffs. But
yeah. Every single time we look at this, it seems like the Red Wings are down another spot. And now they're out of the range of the teams that we talk about because we only talk about the top 3 in each division. So fuck the Red Wings now.
Well, that's rude.
Well, they suck. When they start playing better, then we'll say go Red Wings again. But they've been playing like shit.
Well, it's hard to argue, Bob.
I'm not Bob. Okay, the Lightning are 38 and 16 and 4. The Sabres are 35, 19, and 6, and the Montreal Canadiens are 33, 17, and 9. In the Metropolitan Division, the Hurricanes are on top at 38, 15, and 6. The Penguins are right behind them at 30, 15, and 13, and the Islanders are behind them at 34, 21, and 5.
All right, in the Western Conference, we've got the Avalanche on top with 39-10 and 9 record, followed by the Stars at 36-14 and 9, and the Wild are 35-15 and 10. And that's in the Central Division of the Western Conference. Moving over to the Pacific, it's the Golden Knights on top at 28-17 and 14. The Ducks are 32-23 and 3, and the Oilers are 29-24 and 8. So there you have it. That's the standings.
Go Oilers.
Yep. Oh, wow. Go Red Wings. We still you can be encouraging. Encourage your team, son.
No.
Okay, well, whatever.
I'm going to be a child right now.
You did get spoiled by about 20 years of winning with the Wings and multiple championships, but we're not going back there anytime soon, it looks like. But
no, I'm just kidding. The Oilers just suck. I just like seeing
quit being
them
a
lose.
dick to your own
No,
team.
I just like seeing them lose in the finals. It's hilarious.
Okay. Well, moving on, we got some WWE news, I guess, slightly.
Yeah, Stephanie McMahon and AJ Styles are the first 2 members of the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2026.
Shit, and I think we mentioned Demolition a while back that they were inducted but I didn't realize that was not the WWE Hall of Fame.
You
that
fake
was
news me.
I did fake news. It said Hall of Fame, but it was like some generic Hall of Fame. It's not the WWE, the big boy. major leagues of wrestling, if you want to call it that, which I don't know. I like the
guess.
golden era back in the day of Hogan and Andre and Piper and all those guys, and that's long gone. All my favorites are dead and gone now. So
I like all the eras. I don't care.
well, you know what? I'm rewatching some of them, and they've got some pretty interesting. Some good stuff happened even in the mid to late '90s. Then the Attitude Era, that's some people's favorite, which I thought was just way overdone.
I liked it.
Oh, you were a kid; you'd like anything back then, and it was just some of it was just over the top. I mean, you can't run a truck into a guy and not kill him and not getting charges. It's just doesn't make any sense.
What if they refuse to prosecute? You don't know.
I don't know. I think some of the storylines were just so ridiculous and over the top, but whatever. That's just me. Anyway, I think that pretty much wraps it up unless you got anything else.
Nope.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us as always, folks, to Everything Sports with Bill and Will, or Will and Bill, whatever you want to call it. He's the host now. I'm the guest who
You're the co-host.
gets very mistreated.
And muted. Now shut up. Finish the outro.
Little bastard. Thanks. Let me finish the damn thing.
Nope.
You're very immature.
Hurry up.
This is why people beat their kids and leave them in grocery store parking lots.
That's not why.
You're in your 20s now. I can still leave you in a damn parking lot. Anyway,
I think it's just called kidnapping.
No, it's abandonment. And it's not even abandonment. You're an adult.
No, you can kidnap someone that's not a kid. It's just...
You would go to the store voluntarily and I would leave you. That's abandonment. I wouldn't kidnap you. I would just... You would come with me and I would drop your ass off.
Go places.
Jeez, we're going off the rails here. But thanks, folks, for joining us as always. Feel free to comment, I don't even freaking know. Comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I had it straight for weeks, and now you got me flustered here, and I want to punch you.
You can't handle the pressure?
Can't handle your attitude. Thanks a lot, folks. And as always,
here's a random clip of the week.
Cover now on Nia Jax. Tiffany Stratton. A 2 count and a kick out.